What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, today I'm going to show off some Morgan silver dollars I recently picked up from my local coin shop that I've already listed on eBay. One of which is just already sold. Actually, I think, when did I pick this one up? Anyways, I picked this one up earlier this month, but it already sold. So I knew I had some hot 1881 S's, so I looked at what my local coin shop had, and they had some three just amazing looking coins. Also I asked them to look at the 1878 tube, reverse of 78 seven-tail feather. Found a beautiful coin in that tube, and then on accident he brought out an 1878 San Francisco tube, and I found an absolute beauty in there. I definitely paid up for these coins, so I know how you guys like give me comments like, oh, I can get these for 45 bucks at my coin shop in Florida or whatever. It's like, that's great, guys, but that's not what the market is up here. I wish. And if you can't get something like this for 45 bucks, that's awesome. Congrats to you. I can't find these. I can't find them on eBay. I mean, yeah, if you went to a coin show, maybe. I don't know. But why would a dealer sell these for 45 when they're worth way more than that? Anyways, thank you to the eBay buyer, Rodney. I don't know if you watch my videos, but I appreciate you purchasing this coin. I did have it listed for 95. I gave it to Rodney for 89, so I'll be sending that to him this weekend. I already dropped my mail off today, Saturday, but I also will be including, same got a little thing of buffaloes here, so I always write a thank you note, and then he'll be getting a nice buffalo. And I actually send buffaloes with full dates, and they're not like slicks or like dateless buffaloes, because that's kind of a piece of worthlessness. If I'm going to send a gift, it'll be something you'll like and something you will keep, not be embarrassed of or throw it in with your junk pile. So I don't know, maybe something like this worth a few bucks. It is. I've purchased coins before, and like someone sent me a Wheatie. I'm like, yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for sending me like the 5 cents of value. Kind of shows you really care. I like to send something a little nicer, especially if someone's gonna be spending 89 bucks with my store. And I don't do it for free. Like, I make a little profit, but I also appreciate the business, and I really enjoy sharing the hobby. So let me show you what else I got. I got all these Danscos too. So I hadn't been there, I think, in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So anyways, long story short, I had $500 cash, burned a hole in my pocket. It's a lot of it's the profit from all the crapola I've been selling. I shouldn't say crap. The randomness of my eBay store. I'm having a 50% off sale, so it's been crazy. Like, I've been shipping like 15 to 20 items a day, which for me, if it was all coins, that would be easy. But because like it could be an ornament, and I got some cool stuff. Like, I haven't listed this yet, but there's just some like really neat items, like old vintage stuff that I've been selling. This guy, if you ever been to Oktoberfest, I think his name is Alois or something. Yeah, he's like basically some sort of angel, but I'm not selling him because someone cut his arm up. But anyways, it's like a cool little symbol for Germany, and I'm from Munich. Well, half of me is. My mother is. So she was really into buying ornaments and all that stuff. So I've been selling little bits and pieces of Hallmark and all that. And it's annoying, guys, because like $5 or some of them, $10 maybe at the most. And it's just been slow going. But I have boxes and boxes and boxes over there. I have like another box of it. And it's really hard for me because I love this stuff. Like, I love showing you guys this stuff. I love listing this. I could do like 30 coins a day. And that's kind of my goal, is to get this up to a point where literally turning this stuff into these, and then as I resell these, I would like to and I've done this before, I've done like 10 in a day or 20 Morgans in a day, and they sell quick. So that's kind of like my area of special expertise. And again, I'm not an expert on Morgans by any means. And I decided to pick up a low ball too, and I'll show you that one in a little bit. But I also enjoy the Dansco albums, because as a collector, it's tough to find what you're looking for on eBay if that's your only source. So I do realize, eBay is a nationwide platform. It's also international. So there are a lot of my viewers and other buyers from me that can appreciate the time and effort I put into finding this stuff, and they know when they buy from me, they're going to get something nice. Like, it's not a fake picture. I try my best to take photos of stuff to show it off as if you had it at the coin shop. And then I notice, like, there are like sellers that have Morgan silver dollar, Dansco's listed, or piece dollar books. I found a nice Washington quarter one, Liberty seated, anything like cool like that that is kind of a tougher album to pick up. I do like to get from my local coin shop. They're usually in pretty nice shape, so they don't like blow them up. And don't get me wrong, they do have plenty of books that are blown up, and if they're really blown up, they just throw them in the garbage. But like a whole shelf of like Susan B. Anthony's, it's like, yeah, probably not going to be doing a Susan B. Anthony Dansco album. I don't think that's like where, I don't think it's a very collectible series. And if it is, I don't know if you're going to spend, $30 or $25, whatever, on a Dansco album. Anyways, let's get to showing you guys these coins. I am going to list on all my videos. I like to show, there should be a link to my store, my eBay store. And I try and list out the coins individually that I'm showing in the video. And they go pretty fast. So if you are watching this video later on and you click on it, I try and update it and show like, hey, thank you, whoever bought the coin. But if you click on it, and it sends you to a sold page, well, at least you'll have my store name there and you can peruse my other stuff. And I do organize like Morgan's and Dansco. Well, Dansco albums are organized per the coin, but you'll at least be able to get to see some stuff. So anyways, let's look at what a low ball is. Okay, I don't do any lowball stuff, but I do like to take a look at the cull bin. So many local coin shops will have a cull bin. And what I mean by cull is it's basically like there's Morgan silver dollars or piece dollars. And my local coin shop definitely had one. And I noticed that the way people bring collections to this coin shop, they'll actually bring them in entire booklets. So sometimes these booklets, which, let's look at this one here. I'll give you an example. So this is an 1891, 1921 booklet. And let's say you were trying to fill this coin, 1894. It's like impossible, right? I think that coin is I think it's one of the most rarest ones. It's 110,000. And so maybe it's 1893S. Anyways, this is a tough coin. I think it's upwards of thousands. And then this coin is the most faked coin. That one is $2,000 at the very bare minimum. And that's like not authenticated, and they've made a lot of fakes of it. But anyways, so I know that's not going to be in a cull bin, but you never know. But I think I found an 1894S, which in a cull bin is fantastic because it will help someone fill their collection, or if they want a lowball. So there's not a ton. There's only 1.2 million. I've never really seen an 1894S that's in any decent condition. So when I found this, I'm like thinking like collector. I'm like, all right, well, maybe someone has a spot in the Morgan Silver Dollar album, if that's how you collect, if you go Dansco style, and or they just need this to fill the gap, or they like enjoy doing the lowball stuff. So there's definitely the S for San Francisco, and there's the 1. Let me try and get a little pointer here. So there is the 1, the 8, the top of a 9, and then the edge of a 4. So that's an 1894 San Francisco. And I did take a close picture of this, and you can tell that these are not two 8s by how the inside of the 8 is different from a peak of the 9. So the 8 has more oval in the inside, and a peak has more of a little triangle inside if you're looking at a very, very worn coin. And this one's kind of, I guess it would be considered problem-free. I mean, it doesn't, like, sometimes you'll see these in a cull bin and like someone decided to carve their initials in it, or, there's like massive dings. So if you're going to go lowball style, this is, I think, as low as you can get where the date's barely visible. Now, I could be wrong. If the date's not fully visible, they might just tell you to go scratch. I've never, ever sent a lowball in to get graded. And yes, I'm putting my fingers like all over this one. So, but it's a lowball. so it's probably gonna go in someone's album. But anyways, I'm asking 45 bucks for it. I think it's a cool find. If you guys think I'm completely wrong by saying this is a lowball by just barely showing the date with the San Francisco, I mean, at least we know it's San Francisco, right? But I think it's an 1894 just because that 9 or that third digit has a different inside. If it was an 8, it would look just like the 8. So let me know what your thoughts are on that if I'm completely in the wrong with that. But I've seen like other people list these coins and they're awful. Like they have holes in them and stuff like that. So like if you're going to go cull style, don't buy coins with holes in them unless literally you're going to melt it. Like I think coins in the cull bin of a dealer that have holes in them, they should just be melted. Like they shouldn't even be in there unless you like going to make some jewelry. All right, so next we're going to look at the 1878 seven-tail feather, and this one is absolutely beautiful. And when I'm looking at these coins, I'm looking at definitely both sides. I'm going to keep this in the plastic just because I don't want to get anything on this coin, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. But what you're looking for is basically this, like the chest of the eagle's kind of pushed in. So here's a nice 1881 San Francisco. See how the eagle feathers push out, but you're looking for that like white frostiness of the eagle, of the wreath, of the letters, of the edge of the coin, the rim, as best as you can. And it's tough to get it on both sides, but that's what you're really looking for. And then when you're looking at coin 2, you also want to look in the actual fields of the coin. So in between like where Liberty is, the stars, the letters, you're making sure like nobody basically took one of these and went, scratch the fields, or they have them in those stupid staple holder cardboard things and tried to slide the coin out with the staple still in it. And as they slid it out, the staple just slid across and put a big old scratch. So you're looking for problem-free coins as best you can, right? Everyone always says like, what's your opinion? Has it been cleaned? Has it been polished? I think every single Morgan in the world's probably been cleaned or polished at one point in time. Or someone, has done something to it, but I don't do that. I don't dip coins. I wouldn't even want that chemical in my house. So I basically go to my coin shop and just try and pick the most problem-free coins that I think for the money that someone in eBay world or in the United States would be interested in. And that's how I go about it. Like basically saying like, you know what? I would love to add this to my collection. That's kind of how I think of it. So, but other things to look for too. And I noticed this too when I had this 1870. I had like 12 of them to choose from. That there were others that looked as good, but right here above the ear, it was like smooth. It wasn't showing the detail of the hair. So with me, that is important. Now I know it's not like the end all be all, but on an 1878, that's the problem too. Is they made quite a few of these, but some of them don't have the detail right here above the ear. This one did. So this one like checked all my boxes. It was frosty, had problem-free fields. It had the hair above the ear, at least the lines of it. Nice looking date, very well struck coin. And the reverse looked nice too. A lot of times though, you got to concentrate really on the obverse, but sometimes the reverse will like blow you away. So this one was like, the reverse is awesome. The fields are nice. Yes, there's some reflectivity on it. Really, really nice coin. So this one, I'm going to be asking $175. That might sound steep to you, but I dare you, or I challenge you. I shouldn't dare you. I shouldn't dare anybody. I challenge you to find a coin this nice at your local coin shop that's not already sitting in a slab, and they're not already asking $350, $400 for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coin. And I always, in all my descriptions too, I always say I never guarantee grades because, like, dude, how can you guarantee a grade by a third party? No one can. All right, next is a coin that I think looks even nicer, but it's less rare, but it's still nicer. So condition rarity is everything as well. This is an absolute amazing coin, and it has very nice mirrors on both sides of the coin. And if this didn't have that little S, San Francisco mint mark, this would probably be an $850 coin all day long. It is, and again, it's because of the mirrors. So yes, when you compare the two, you know, they both look really, really nice, right? But this, the fields are mirrored. Look at my fingernail. It's not from the plastic of the holder in it. I mean, you can see it here. See how my fingernail is blurry? So this might be proof-like. So that would be awesome if you sent, if you had one of those sitting in a slab saying proof-like, you know, mint date 64 or 65. Be a few $1,000. But the 78S's, like if you can actually see the detail of my fingernail on both sides, see that? See, especially on the reverse. I would say this is proof-like, but I don't put that in my descriptions. I just describe it as mirrors because it is mirrors. And then I use like I use like a lighter so you can see like, hey, it reflects the lighter, the reflectiveness of the lighter. See how that is? So this is pretty rare because of the fields are mirror, because of the detail, again, above the hair here. And again, that doesn't always tell you that's a great looking coin because there are like really high grade coins that this whole part right here is smooth. But it's not from wear, it's just because the die was getting worn out and it wasn't struck as nice. So this is a very well struck 1878 San Francisco. Again, it's the first year of the series, so I think they did a really nice job, or they tried to pay a little more attention to our first year of the series, and this was done in San Francisco. And this reverse is absolutely beautiful. The eagle's absolutely frosty. So smoke time coin, I put a little wow in it. Something like this, asking $250. Will I take offers on it? Absolutely. Everything's negotiable. But those of the eBay world that do not watch my videos and just love the coins, because I have followers on eBay that do not watch my videos, because not everyone watches YouTube, they buy that stuff all day long. So I think that's going to get grabbed by someone in my state that likes to buy coins with mirrors on it if she watches this video. You know who you are. So I appreciate it if you do buy it. And this, I believe, is twice as nice as the last one she bought. And the last one she bought was a little bit less than this one, but this one's even nicer. And the one she bought is really, really, really nice. This one's even nicer. So again, when I'm looking at this at my local coin shop, it's hard to find stuff. So I tend to pay attention when I see like a blazer. And I didn't even want to I just took a look. I was like, wow, this one's smoking. Like, I got to get it. Like, how much is it? Okay, the next three will be 1881 S's, and I think I'm going to do them in order. Yeah, so I'll do like the order of like pricing and kind of how things work here. So this is a really nice coin. This caught my eye just because of how clear everything is. Again, details, details, details. Not details as in cleaning details, just like you can see everything. And these reverses, wow, it just it hurts your eye when you're staring at it. It's so nice and reflective. And then again, I believe it's problem free. So this bad boy, which I don't think is gonna last very long, I'm asking 105. This is kind of like my good. Now these are all really, really close. This would be my better. Yeah, I'll get in a little closer here. This would be my better. And again, it's just like the eye appeal. Again, look at that beautiful reverse. So let's put these two bad boys side by side. Oops, I think I grabbed the wrong one. Sorry. Sorry, this is my good. I just showed you my best one. That was the first one you saw was the best. All right, this is the good. This is the better. So, okay, so good, we'll have some inclusions in the fields, but not like, really bad, but inclusions in the field, couple inclusions on the neck and stuff like that. So that just means if you were to grade, it'd be a little bit lower grade. The reverse is a banger though. Okay, so this is my good. Okay, this is I consider out of the three, the lowest quality one, although this one's beautiful. $105 is what I'm asking. The one next to it here, this is my better. Okay. See them side by side. All right, see my better. Doesn't have as many inclusions. See the inclusions in the field here? And see, there's no inclusions in the fields here. I mean, there's not as many. Little nick on the cheek, but nothing like crazy time, right? So this is my good, my better. So this better is 125. And this is my best. Again, these are common day coins, but this best, see how it's a little better? So see the cheek here on the better, cheek here. See the fields? There's nothing, no distracting, nothing like little dot there, but nothing like making your eye go, just looking at more, or the Lady Liberty's like, man, that thing's awesome. And then let's take a look at the reverse. Bam, that's awesome. And this, like all these reverses are awesome. Look at that, bam, bam, bam. See? See how that can go? So if you found these in holders, like if these were sitting in graded holders, you'll love all three of these because you got frost, right? Reflectiveness. But not every 1881S looks like this, okay? These are all the smaller S's too. Sometimes when you're looking for San Francisco 1881s, the S is huge. That's some type of variety. But all these reverses are smoke time. They're gorgeous. This one, they're all amazing. But it's the obverse that gets a majority of people's attention. So again, good, 105, better, 125, best, 175. Again, it's all negotiable on all three of these. I looked at 30 1881S Morgans at my local coin shop, and I really only wanted one or maybe two. I said, yeah, I wasn't looking to buy two, but I saw all three of these, and obviously I didn't pay as much for this one. I paid a little bit more for this one, and I paid a lot more for this one. But I figured, like, you know what? I like to have a variety. So, again, you just saw what this one sold. All right, this one sold for 89. Beautiful coin, but there's marks on the cheeks, right? There's marks on the cheeks. Reverse is nice. It's white. It's beautiful. There's a little scratch, not a scratch, but there's a little mark in the field there. But if you notice on all these, look at that. Look at that. And look at that. What these reverses are smoke time. This is why I was like, I just got to take all three. And I didn't want to leave like this one behind because I'm like, this one needs to go home with me too. Look at those reverses. Amazing and beautiful. All right, guys. Well, it's a super long video. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate those who support the channel by making purchases from my store. Guys, I know not everyone can afford to throw down $175 or $100 or even $45 on a coin. I do have stuff in my shop that's as little as under $3. And when it's under $3 or anything under $20, the coin should not cost you more than $1 to receive from me because I take full advantage of eBay's standard shipping label for coins that are not graded. So I ship in a little envelope in there, wrap around paper, and at very most, 3 ounce worth of coin would be $1.11. 2 ounce worth of coin is 87 cents. And if it's a really teeny tiny coin, like if you want to buy a Buffalo nickel or something from me, it should only be about 63 cents, I think it is, for shipping. So I'm not the one where it's like, yeah, pay $2 for a coin, but then $4 to ship it. That would not be very intelligent. I would rather you go to your local coin shop and do those type of activities. But again, if you enjoy coins like I do, hopefully you enjoy the channel. Again, I'm different. Everything that you see, it's not me bragging, look what I bought, you can't get it, or look what I picked up at the coin shop. Dude, who really cares? I don't care what you picked up at the coin shop. Yeah, it's a little cool to see, but if I can't buy from you or my coin shop doesn't carry it, like, I don't care. So again, my channel is different where it's like everything you see on my videos at least are for sale in my eBay store. And that's the safest way to do it. And I'd like to get stuff out right away. And I do really appreciate, even if you can't buy something from me, just give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys don't subscribe. And if you have other collectors that are into Morgans or they just want to learn more about it, share my channel with them. They might learn something. I learn something every day. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.